the Learning to Blend flip books. These exist within PLD's evidence-based structured synthetic phonics range. These programs are designed to be presented in conjunction with an alphabet sound program and also prior to the introduction of CVC reading tasks. These programs specifically prepare children for reading by directly targeting the skill of blending, and they set up our young literacy learners for success. These programs present onset and rhyme blending and then progressing into blending 3 phonemes. And within each of those 2 steps, there is continuous blending presented and then the ultimate discontinuous blending. This will make more sense as I progress through this video content and elaborate and explain the differences between the presentation of both forms of blending. A little bit of background first. Blending is an essential pre-reading skill and a prerequisite for decoding. In order to read that word map, well, it's visual for me and it's a whole unit, but young children start to learn to decode words first. That's a that's an a, and that's a p. Skill number 1 entails verbalizing not the letter names but the sounds. Skill number 2, a, p, squeeze it together, mango. A, p, nap. A, p, apple. That ability to pull those sounds together and actually to say, well, a, p, and because I've got blending ability, I can pull those sounds together and identify it is the word map. Onset and rhyme blending is the first step, getting to the ultimate of blending 3 phonemes. In itself, onset and rhyme blending isn't that important, but it is that stepping stone skill getting to that next level. In onset and rhyme blending, at, pull those sounds together, the and the at, so that we can make the word, or you can guess the word. And at makes the word rat. Children push sounds together and try and guess the picture. Or I've got here a picture of a t, a, p, and pull those sounds together and hopefully verbalize the word tap. So what I'm going to do now is demonstrate how to explicitly instruct and explicitly develop this skill of blending so that our children are ready to start decoding and reading. Now, step number 1 is onset and rhyme blending. It is an option that you can jump straight down to discontinuous blending, and this is what the previous PLD programs did as well, but in this revised edition there's an additional step that's been put in. So number 1, you could start straight down here. S, un, what's the word? And then revealing the picture. Sun makes the word sun. Let's do another one. For students that are struggling, you've also got the option of stepping up to this level with continuous blending. Which is different than 1 or 2 second pause, guess the word. Another option is to start up at this level and progress down over time. I've got a picture here, can you guess what it is? It's a picture of a og. As that becomes easier, jumping down to that next level, 1 or 2 second pause, og. Over time in the program, there is the continuous blending disappears. It's all about discontinuous blending. Ooh, ebb, pull it together, guess the picture. I can repeat it a few times if need be, but hopefully because of all the practice you're able to pull those sounds together. Now let's look at onset and rhyme blending is the stepping stone to the ultimate. Once a child is able to blend 3 phonemes together and they've got a bank of alphabet sounds, we can start presenting them with words to start to decode. Now I'd like to talk about how to explicitly teach blending 3 phonemes. It is possible to start with some students with discontinuous blending because learning to blend is not going to be such a difficult task for a proportion of the students in the class. I've got a picture here. Can you guess what it is? It's a 1 second pause, 1 or 2 second pause, g. It's a g, g. Pull it together and see if the child is able to verbalize what the picture is, or g. G makes rug. Let's do another one. If students are really struggling with that, you have the option of dropping down to continuous blending. G. Stretching out that continuous sound, continuous initial sound, stretching out that medial vowel and slamming down on the end. G. What's it a picture of? It's a rug. Or your other option is to start with continuous blending, p, and as that becomes easier, progressing down to p. What's the word? Over time in the program, the continuous blending and that stretching out of sounds ceases. There's a p, n, providing the repetition if need be, turning over the picture, revealing the picture, p, n, p, n. Yeah, it's a picture of a pen. Remember, little but often from week 1 in term 1. This is an ideal program for all the foundation students around the country. If 3 pictures are presented in the morning, before recess, after lunch, 9 pictures in a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 45 pictures in a week. By week 4, students have sounded out 180 pictures, and that's only in the first month of the school year with minimal exposure to this program. It is ideal to integrate these blending programs, as has already been said, with an alphabet sound program. The programs contain progress checks to stop and check to see if skills are coming along. Each of these assessments takes about a minute a child. Remember, this can be a standalone program. It can be integrated with a different alphabet sound program, but it also exists as the 3rd phonemic awareness program, the 3rd and 4th phonemic awareness programs within PLD's evidence-based structured synthetic phonics sequence for the junior primary years. These programs set up our young literacy learners for literacy success by facilitating a child's readiness for early decoding. If you found this information useful, don't forget to click the subscribe button and check out our related videos shown here. If you have any questions or feedback, please add them to the comments below and we'll be sure to respond. Otherwise, you can reach us via live chat on our website, pld-literacy.org. Thanks again for viewing.